Hey guys, Coach Ray here, and I want to talk about, for me, probably one of the most exciting matches on East versus West 13 card, and is Davit Samushia versus Sasho Andreev. I'm going to explain in this video why I think this match is so awesome. So, as a puller that pulls somewhere around 85, 80, 90 kilo class, right? That's right where I'm looking at best guys on the planet. And Davit Samushia on East versus West stage has proven that more than anyone else in the history. The guy destroyed everyone 8 times in a row. Last match he had versus Nurmagomedov was absolutely insane. At the end, 4-3, we went to the silver bullet, just insane match. If you haven't seen it, it's in the description. Go take a look at it. It's probably one of the best matches you will ever see. Just to see what arm wrestling is about, resiliency, the different types of techniques, what it makes to be a champion. I think both of those guys are absolutely awesome. Davit Samushia has gone through everyone in the class and absolutely decimated them. The greatest thing about him, I think, is not that he's so incredibly dominant, it's his resilience and his ability to switch gears. So he feels like he needs to put in more effort, he gives more effort, right? He believes he's in control, he will allow you to fight where you are strong. Absolutely amazing. His opponent is the former 95 kilo champion, lost his title to Irakli Zirkashvili. Sasha is probably the greatest puller of the last decade. He has more world titles, I think, than any of the other male pullers. Has been incredibly dominant, has went through so many weight classes, just winning both arms. He's, in my books, probably one very rare special puller. He kind of went up to 90 kilo class, and even there he has won multiple world, European titles, but he's never been like, I don't think maybe he can fill it out, right? But he's not a 90 kilo guy. Like what I have heard, sometimes he competes like 86, 87 kilos, and he just goes up there because that's how confident he is in his abilities. So I think 85 kilos will suit him better, I think, than 95, right? I don't think he ever got the top of 95 kilo class. Because this will be a shock to most of you, but he's shorter than me. I know. I'm also surprised. But he's absolutely insane puller. We have seen more versatility from him, pulling inside and outside, and just resiliency, and he can pull for days, and great endurance, a lot of power, very, very difficult to deal with. Davit Samushia, so this is one of the rare times I'm looking at the champ as the underdog, because I think Sasha is that extremely hard puzzle piece to solve. So Samushia, we have seen him switch it up between hook and top roll. Mostly it's on the inside, and if Davit beats him on inside, I think he's in conversation to be known as probably one of the greatest middleweights, welterweights, however you want to call it, of all time. Just if he can do that, like, this is not me just saying, if you will talk to any of the arm wrestling experts, and if you say, like, this guy beat Sasha inside there in a super match and won it, that is something very, very special. So, and I don't see a lot of ability for him to top roll Sasha. Sasha is great at containing, and you need to be like top roll specialist or expert like Irakli Zirkashvili was. So it kind of, I think, is going to be on inside. There's a lot of lessons from all the Georgian arm wrestlers they have learned pulling Sasha multiple times, so like, with different outcomes. Mostly Sasha wins, but I think there's a lot of lessons, and I think the whole Georgian team has definitely been working on it. I'll be honest, like I wanted to get a shot for Toms Rosic after his dominant performance in European Championship, but he will get his opportunity. In my opinion, he's still very, very fresh. especially in a super match type of style, and he's great for tournaments, and he still needs to learn and, you know, get better and get stronger, and he will get that opportunity. But like, for me, this match is absolutely amazing. I think it's co-main event, and it's absolutely deserving to be co-main event. Listen, I know a lot of people are not a big fans of Davit Samushia, and I think it's because the language barrier. But the guy is like, every time I see him arm wrestle, he does it for the fans. Like he said, like, he will put everything on a hard for people buy the pay-per-view. He's like, I'm gonna give them a great arm wrestling match. Like, even sometimes he feels like opponent is just, you know, he's so much stronger, he will give him rope just so he has a challenge for himself and something for spectators to see. I don't know. I pick Sasha as the favorite, but not by much. But the match could be very dominant. Samushia wins. He is, if there's a Hall of Fame, he should be the first inductee of East versus West Hall of Fame. The guy is insane. This will be his 9th title defense or 9th title match. Just absolutely insane. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think? Just from all the other, you know, pullers he has faced and he has beaten and he has lost. For Sasha, we have seen a lot of him. We have seen him pulling left and right, and he kind of now coming down to 85. I think it's better. I think it's much better for him. I still think he could do great with almost anyone, right? But like I said, he's not a tall guy. He's built like a truck. He's built like a golem. I talked with some of the Bulgarian pullers. Valentin Gospodinov was here in Latvia a few days ago, and he said, like, first time I saw Sasha, he was like 15, 16 years old. He's like, it didn't make any sense. Like, the guy was already built, and at 15, 16 years old, he beat everyone after like 2 or 3 months of training in Bulgarian nationals, easy. I think he beat Christo, who was world champion year before. So, right, I think it's, or European champion or something. Like, well, but the thing is, very special athlete coming down to that weight makes this class even harder. And I think 85 kilo class was already pretty damn hard. I want to see more matches from there, because like I have an interest in that. It's kind of my class now, and I feel like it's my class. Yeah, and eventually, you know, maybe I'll get an opportunity if I grow strong and big enough. But right now, this match is amazing. The whole card is looking at it for one of like just a few matches. Like, we have Krasi versus Tad Hutchings. It will go inside. It doesn't matter what Krasi will try to do. It will go inside. And I know Krasi wants to fight him like a man, and I'm gonna keep him to his word. We have the main event. We have Vitaly versus Morozov. They've been talking a lot of shit to each other, which is big. And they both know if whoever loses goes back in the line, and your opportunity to have a good crack at the king at the end of the year might be gone. And we know Levin is going to pull at the end of the year. We just need to find out who is the next in line. So much more. Irakli Prudnik, right? So many dream matchups. I'm going to talk about them. Or if you want to get me a little bit, for me to get more in depth with me, I'll get Giannis involved in this as well. Just let us know in the comment section some of the matches, some ideas, and yeah, and stay strong. Love arm wrestling. I need to feed my cat. He's acting up weird.